Let's get going with the quickest NXT review show on YouTube. And hell nah, Javon Evans calls out Josh Briggs straight away. Javon sure got bouncy in this one and looked like getting the win, but Briggs had to use that huge chain around his neck while punching Evans in the back to pin him for 3. DIY came home again to NXT and Trick Williams came out to run them down. Carmelo Hayes then returned to NXT and he and Trick aired their grievances before DIY challenged the Trick Mello gang for a match next week. Lainey Reid then progressed in the speed tournament over Fabi Apache from AAA, who got distracted by Natalya for Lainey to give her a little southern hospitality to get the win. And why don't you get a little Aussie hospitality in your wrestling content by subscribing to Aussie Cousins Wrestling and liking this video. We see a new Blake Monroe vignette of her in the bath and she's getting a little darker each week. And this week's Joe Hendry appearance backfired for the Bodacious Belly Boys after Cutler James said his name, but Hank Walker got rolled up for Dark State to retain their titles. Ethan Page almost landed on his head on the outside, but after hitting a huge avalanche belly to belly, Tavion Heights beat Ethan in a flag match. Tavion then draped All Ego in the Canadian flag before Tyler Breeze returned to absolutely no pop whatsoever to take a selfie with the Canadian. The tag team elimination match was the main event and this was genuinely so much fun, but Zaruka would be eliminated first when Soul Ruka accidentally snatched the soul of her teammate Zarya before Tatum hit the cemetery drive and Izzy the Dame over on Fallon Henley as the Culling become the #1 contenders. JC Jane berated her stablemates and the other women in the locker room before Stephanie Vaquer returned to a huge pop. She introduced Tiffany Stratton to a bigger pop, who then introduced Rhea Bloody Ripley to the biggest pop of the night as that supergroup will take on Fatal Influence next week. This was such a good show of NXT, we really enjoyed the action. Let us know what rating you'd give it in the comments below.